All right, now we are going to design our prototype. Make sure you consider the details on the rubric for the color wheel. Notice that one of the things you could do is create a theme in your design. And since this is our prototype, our plan, our brainstorm, you could try that out. Perhaps your theme's going to be like playing cards or something like that. I don't know, or a superhero. But what you're going to do is you're going to design one wedge, and then we're going to repeat that wedge throughout our design 12 times so that it is symmetrical all the way around. So what you're going to start out is, if you want to do something abstract, you know, you can draw some funky shapes. Sometimes it's nice to mix up, whether it's straight or curly. Let's see here. Maybe I want to do a little pointy edge along there. All right, so I've got my design. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace over it with a dark marker so I can see it for tracing purposes. So I want to make these lines bolder, stronger, darker. All right, so I traced over my design. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the design so I'm still looking at the front of my mandala. I'm going to fold that design so it's behind, okay? And now what you're going to be able to do, if you hold this up to the light, and let's see if we can do this with our... all right, we're coming undone. Okay, hold it up to the light. You can begin to see the design, and then you can use your pencil to trace that in again. Now, tracing while you're holding this up is tricky, and holding this while I'm holding my my little guy is tricky too. There we go. Now we're in action here. Okay, so if I hold this up, or if I go to a window, I can then trace my design. So very carefully go over those lines. It's not going to be perfect, but at least it gives you a start, and I can fix these lines. Sorry, I'm doing this through a cell phone, so pardon my kind of wiggly sloppiness. All right, and I open it up. Ooh, I need to clean that up a little bit. That is a little sloppy. All righty. Do you get the gist? All right. And then I can go over this with, oh boy, we're going on a trip. Then I can trace over these lines with marker too. And then I can continue to repeat this step here. But notice how it's hard to see the pencil through the paper. You want to go over it in marker first. So if I were to clean this up, I might do something like this. I can even get my straight edge back out. At least I see where my lines are. Okay, and then this I have to freehand. Okay, so you're going to complete, excuse me, continue these steps. Again, I would still looking at the front, fold what I want to trace behind the sections, and now I'll have two sections that I could trace, right? So that I can see them both, so then I can get two wedges done at once. Don't eyeball this. You really do need to trace to follow these steps. So this is your prototype. This is your practice. Thank goodness, right? Because I made a few errors as I was working today. So this is our practice. If you start to get some ideas of how you could design your final project, awesome. Keep those in mind. We are looking for, ways that we can just step up into the mastery level. Good luck.